All right. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Lukmaan IAS. This is DTRS session, Daily Takkar Rapid Series. This is class 104 of this lecture series, and the lead topic today is carbon nanoflorets. Okay. So we are daily discussing 10 MCQs based on today's current affairs. So today we will discuss 10 different MCQs, and before that, daily we are discussing one quotation. And the quotation today is by famous actress Angelina Jolie. Okay, but we have to focus on what she is saying. Okay, so what she is saying here in this quotation: without pain, there would be no suffering. Without suffering, there would never be learn from our mistakes. To make it right, pain and suffering is the key to all windows. Without it, there is no way of life. So simply, we can relate this to even Buddha's philosophy. Buddha says that there is pain or dukkha in life. There is suffering in life. Okay, one has, let's say, different kinds of, what we can say, attachments to the worldly things, materialistic things, pursuit of materialistic things. And this will surely result into some kind of pain and suffering. Or if we are aiming for certain thing in life, achieve that, there will be some pain. Pain in terms, we need to do hard work. We will be facing some failures, hurdles. Okay, there will be obstacles to achieve that, and while overcoming them, there will be pain, there will be suffering because of that. But ultimately, to reach or achieve that aim, goal in life, to reach to the success, one has to overcome that, live that pain and suffering, and overcome it. So we can say that even for civil servant aspirants, this is true. While preparing for this examination, we have to sacrifice. Okay, that sacrifice is pain, simply. Sacrifice, simply we are living away from our family. Okay, we are living away from our friends, loved ones. So this is a sacrifice we are making. Then we are, of course, doing hard work. We are not enjoying, simply we are let's say, continuously studying. And we are sacrificing all these things for achieving certain aim that we have kept in our life. So to achieve that, we have to suffer. We are going to have suffering. This suffering is a negative way, simply. Okay. Rather, we should understand and learn from or whatever the mistakes that we make, or the hurdles, the challenges that we face, and fight back to achieve our goal. So, okay, we would never learn from our mistake if there is no suffering or pain. Let's say if you are doing mistake, let's say, for example, you are not able to crack prelims examination. So if you are not feeling pain, then you may not be cracking that ever. है ना? आपको दुख होता है ना, वो फील होता है ना कि नहीं हुआ prelims. Basically, that should happen. Why? Because when we have that pain, then only we learn from mistake. Basically, this is we can say the rule of life that we follow. There is no such person कि मतलब गलती हो गई तो भी मतलब उसको कुछ फर्क ही नहीं पड़ रहा है. But that is, we can say, human emotion, human behavior, and we learn from our mistake when such kind of suffering or pain is there. Simple child, ठीक है, उसको पता नहीं होता है शुरू में कि आग को टच नहीं करना है, ठीक है, फायर को टच नहीं करना है. जब उसको सच में जब मतलब हॉट वो फील होता है, then he only learns the pain he faces actually. Then he learns that नहीं, उसको हाथ नहीं लगाना है, उसके नजदीक नहीं जाना. Same is with life also, of course. Now let's talk about today's. These are the 10 topics. Let's talk about them one by one. Give answers to these. First one: In past also, recently we have discussed one question about carbon nanoflorets. There has been research on nanoflorets and this new developments that are happening. Carbon nanoflorets are more efficient in terms of converting the solar light into thermal energy. Okay, as compared to the present material used in photovoltaics. ठीक है, तो solar thermal conversion, more efficient conversion, around 80% of the light is converted here, solar light. So the existing material that we use, that only converts visible and UV rays into thermal, but light is also received in infrared also. Now this carbon nanoflorets, basically they can convert all these rays into thermal energy. So more efficient conversion of solar light into thermal energy. Okay, so this is good thing. At present, this actually affects the effectiveness of the solar heaters. This is the problem. So they are not that efficient. No, this will efficiently heat water, and that's why this is good thing. They absorb sunlight at many frequencies. This is true. They convert the light energy to heat through solar thermal conversion. They are working phenomenon. They contribute towards ecologically hazardous heating and climate change. Rather, it's opposite of it. More efficient conversion will be better for climate. Okay. So that more and more heating will be done through solar heating instead of using natural gas or let's say burning of fossil fuels. Right? B should be the answer here. Yes. Good evening, Anand, Vijay. Okay, let's move on to next question. What should be answer? Cloud seeding. Cloud seeding phenomenon. Artificial rain. Many times in certain areas there is, we can say, moisture availability, but due to certain factors there is no cloud formation and precipitation. So in such kind of areas, what we can have is seeding of those areas. Seeding means basically providing hygroscopic nuclei so that there is condensation of that moisture around that hygroscopic nuclei. Okay, and that will result into cloud formation and precipitation. So this is the mechanism, and the famous material that is sprayed as cloud seeding material, silver iodide, not potassium chloride. ये सही नहीं है. Silver iodide crystals are sprayed through aeroplane, and these small let's say rain drops that are condensed around the silver iodide, they are converted into larger particles, not the larger particles into smaller. It's other way around. Hygroscopic nuclei. In these type of questions, if you are not sure about this term or this, what is used, don't attempt it. Generally we are aware about that, silver iodide. Okay. And this is common, let's say, logic we can use. In cloud formation, small droplets are grown into larger droplets, and when they are not able to hold on the weight of those droplets, simply they fall as a rainfall. Rainfall का mechanism ही ऐसे है. So it is incorrect. This one is incorrect. Cloud seeding can be used to enhance winter snowfall and increase mountain snowpack. Yes, this is for snowfall also. जैसे rainfall के लिए है तो snowfall के लिए भी है. So this is true. Yes, we can say that. Recently, such cloud seeding experiment was conducted in Solapur district of Maharashtra, which is part of let's say rain shadow region of Western Ghats, where rainfall is very less. So such experiments are carried out in different parts of India. Okay, A is the correct answer. ओके, हॉस्टाइल एक्टिविटी वॉच कर्नल, ठीक है. So this system, consider the following statements about it. It is cloud-based information management system designed to manage interlinked database. Simply it is description, and this is a system that we wanted to make you aware. Okay, this is correct, and yes, this was not launched in 2020. It is 2017, 16 or 17. ये ईयर गलत दिया हुआ है इसमें. ठीक है, केरला में ही ये लॉन्च किया गया है. दिस इज टू रिड्यूस वाइल्ड लाइफ क्राइम्स. रिड्यूस वाइल्ड लाइफ क्राइम्स, हॉस्टाइल एक्टिविटी वॉच कर्नल. ठीक है, so first one is correct. A is the correct answer here. Fine. What about this one? Tiangong Space Station. I guess yesterday also matched the following type of space station. Recently, China had sent the youngest astronaut into this space station. Tiangong, China. It is launched by China, not Japan. Incorrect. Expected lifespan of Tiangong. This is true. This space station was built by launching different modules, and they were assembled over the period of time in a low Earth orbit. Generally, space stations are in low Earth orbit, including International Space Station ISS. So this is correct, but this is incorrect. So answer is 2, B1. ठीक है. Yes. What about this one? District Central Cooperative Banks. Recently, RBI took decision that if the district cooperative banks, if they want to, these district cooperative banks, if they want to reduce the number of branches, then there is no need of permission of RBI. Only the permission of registrar of cooperative banks, or let's say cooperatives of that state is required. Okay, you should know that cooperatives are having 3-tiered structure. Primary agriculture societies, credit societies at local level. Then at district level, we have district, this cooperative DCCBs, and third at state level, we have state cooperative banks. Okay, but these largely cater to rural areas, largely agriculture sector. In urban areas and semi-urban areas, we have urban, we can say cooperative banks, urban cooperative banks. These are parallel, they are separate. ठीक है, ये जो टायर्ड स्ट्रक्चर है उसमें ये सेपरेट है, अर्बन कोऑपरेटिव. कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स आर रेगुलेटेड बाय 2 एंटिटीज. ठीक है, इसमें 2 तरीके का रेगुलेशन होता है, एक गवर्नमेंट का और एक आरबीआई का. आरबीआई रेगुलेट्स रिलेटेड टू बैंकिंग लाइसेंस एंड ब्रांच, number of branch if they want to increase or decrease. But the other regulations, they are regulated by registrar of state. ठीक है, registrar of state societies in the state government. State में जो होता है वो register. So government also regulates, we can say cooperative. Dual regulation होता है ये banks का.
There is no dual regulation for UCBs.
For them also I guess there is. ये चेक करना होगा, बट यस डुअल रेगुलेशन हर कोऑपरेटिव बैंक का होता है. ठीक है, हर कोऑपरेटिव बैंक का. ठीक है, ओके. डिस्टर्बेंस इन ऑडियो. बाकी सबको भी ऐसे हो रहा है? यस अनंत, इज इट फाइन नाउ? ओके, सो दे आर द गवर्नमेंट बैंक्स व्हिच आर रेगुलेटेड बाय आरबीआई. सो गवर्नमेंट बैंक्स नहीं होता है ना, कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स आर प्राइवेट बैंक्स, नॉट गवर्नमेंट बैंक्स. ठीक है, पीएसबीज नहीं, सेक्टर बैंक. दे प्रोवाइड बैंकिंग सर्विस टू रूरल एज वेल एज अर्बन एरियाज. दिस इज इनकरेक्ट. अर्बन एरियाज में अर्बन कोऑपरेटिव होते हैं. दे कंस्टिट्यूट लोएस्ट लेवल ऑफ 3-tier, नो, लोएस्ट लेवल प्राइमरी एग्रीकल्चर क्रेडिट सोसाइटीज. ठीक है, तो इंटरमीडिएट लेवल है. दिस इज इनकरेक्ट. सो ऑल 3 आर इनकरेक्ट हियर. None of them is correct. D is the correct answer. ठीक है. Paintings and states ओके, सो पिछवाई पेंटिंग्स, राजस्थान, कहाँ का है ये? राजस्थान का है पिछवाई पेंटिंग। पट्टचित्र, यस इट इज फ्रॉम ओडिशा। कालीघाट, वेस्ट बंगाल। कालीघाट इज अ प्लेस, काली टेम्पल, ठीक है। तो दिस इज इनकरेक्ट, दिस इज इनकरेक्ट, दिस इज इनकरेक्ट। डी इज द करेक्ट आंसर, नन ऑफ देम इज करेक्टली मैच्ड, ठीक है। मैच द फॉलोइंग पेंटिंग्स, आर्ट फॉर्म्स, फाइन। प्रोटेक्टेड एरियाज, मैच द फॉलोइंग। मैदई रिवर डिस्प्यूट बहुत बार न्यूज में होता है ना, वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी कहां पर है ये? इट्स इन गोवा, उत्तर प्रदेश। कावेरी नॉर्थ वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी, स्टेट स्वैम्प डियर वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी, इट्स इन केरला, सॉरी इट्स नॉट इन केरला, इट्स इन उत्तर प्रदेश, बिजनौर डिस्ट्रिक्ट, स्टेट स्वैम्प डियर वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी। अरलम वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी इज इन केरला, इट्स इन न्यूज, ठीक है। तो उसी कॉन्टेक्स्ट में ये क्वेश्चन बनाया गया है। So 3 pairs are incorrectly matched, only 1 pair is correctly matched here, ठीक है। Although wildlife sanctuaries and match the following, UPSC may not ask. National parks, tiger reserves, wetlands, wildlife sanctuaries, there are more than 500, 600 wildlife sanctuaries, ठीक है। तो मादी wildlife sanctuary may become 55th next tiger reserve, तो नोटिफाई कर सकते हैं, ऐसा बोल रहे हैं। Now, United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon. It is basically part of or one of the UN peacekeeping force. It's in news. Israel-Lebanon conflict is also emerging along the border with Lebanon. ठीक है, so peacekeeping mission is there in Lebanon. United Nations Interim Force. It is funded through separate account approved on annual basis by, this is true, General Assembly of UN. So both statements are correct here. C is the correct answer, ठीक है। So for different conflict regions, disputed regions or conflict regions, different missions are there, UN peacekeeping, उनके missions के नाम है अलग अलग, ठीक है, fine। Point Calmer Wildlife Sanctuary, okay, it is located in Tamil Nadu, and yes, it is important, let's say wetland of international importance, Ramsar site है हमारा, so this is correct। Primarily focused on protection and conservation of black buck, this is true। Point Calmer Wildlife Sanctuary, ठीक है। So both statements are correct here also, C is the correct answer। Water bodies desilted and deepened to attract birds to Point Calmer, that's why it is in news। Hemoglobin, basics of hemoglobin, it is a two-way carrier, respiratory carrier we can say। In arteries largely it is having affinity to O2, oxygen। In veins it is having more of affinity to, ठीक है। तो it is two-way carrier, it is carrying oxygen as well as CO2, ठीक है, hemoglobin, and it is made up of 4 such protein molecules attached to each other, bound to each other, and hemoglobin is important, we can say, component of blood because it carries oxygen। When there is low hemoglobin, people tend to faint, चक्कर आने जैसा जो होता है basically because of low oxygen levels, that low oxygen level is because of low hemoglobin level। In general, men have more hemoglobin levels as compared to women, in general we are saying, ठीक है। So both statements are correct here, C is the correct answer, all right, ठीक है। These are the questions for today। Any query, online students? Okay, fine, let us stop, okay।